What are we looking at?
We're looking at an InMail that we're going to do a teardown on. I got two for you today. We're going to dive right in, Jeremy. So maybe you want to throw that 10-minute timer up
Oh, wow. Okay.
because you need to keep us on track. It's just a teardown, straightforward. And I'm curious if you're going to be excited about this one like I was.
Okay.
Okay. And just
Game
a
on.
disclaimer, Jeremy, just a disclaimer. This sender had, I won't even say an advantage, but they at least read a job post I had, and they used that to then reach out with a really specific, targeted, on point message that I'm going to say this is pretty damn good. Let's read it. Subject line
Hey,
is
can you
speeding
actually
up.
zoom a little bit? It's a little bit too small here on my screen.
Here we go. How's
Yeah,
that?
awesome. Awesome, awesome.
Says speeding up the sales spread website, question mark. That's the
Ooh,
subject line. All
okay.
right. Hi, Jack. I saw you need someone to do something, insert, to the SalesBread website and blank. I blanked it out because I don't think it matters for the
But it was on
message.
target, right?
It
That's
was
what you mean.
perfect. I'm
Okay.
keen to see if I can help a smiley face thing. This is asterisk, exactly asterisk, the kind of thing my team and I do. We know your entire tech stack intimately, tool one and tool two, and they just dropped in what I put in the post
Okay.
that we're using. In fact, we've even custom coded several of our own plugins for tool one and tool two, etc. If you're keen to hop in a no pressure Zoom chat and share your needs with me, I'll do my best to add value, even if that means pointing you in another direction to save time / headache. Smiley face thing. Thanks, Jack. Please let me know your thoughts. Cheers. Name.
Okay. I like the no pressure zoom straight out of the bat. It means
Right.
like implying like I'm not going to try to sell you something. I'm just going to try to be of value. That's nice. I guess personally, I like it. I like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it's a good outreach. I would say it's a bit too long. Or I would have loved to see social proof or authority. Like, hey, here's a couple of websites
I'm
of what you could
ooh,
expect.
that's
Yeah.
very good. That's very good. I was thinking mentioning they custom coded several plugins for the exact tools.
Yeah.
Social proof, but you're absolutely right. Take a look at these sites. You can see, and then just point out what you're proud of there. That would have been the PS. PS for reference. Here's where you can see a few projects just like yours that were also using tool one
Yeah.
and tool two. That would have been
Here is
even
how
better.
it could
Nice,
look like. I don't
nice
necessarily
spot
like the
there.
thing about like, hey, look at what we did. But it's more like, hey, look at how your site could look like. It's much, much, much more powerful to link it to the reader rather than just talking about you and what you did, which no one
Yeah,
cares much.
that's
So it's like
awesome. And
what your experience
mhm,
can do for me. It's always the
good
underlying
point.
stuff.
So yeah, so PS, here's um here's a few other companies that used us to achieve similar, like, right here's a,
Yeah,
as
I'm
opposed
almost
to saying look what we did.
so I really like the outreach. Like I mentioned, maybe like a good authority or like I think they had the authority by saying, hey, we already, custom coded some of those tools, whatever.
Sure.
I think the social proof is important, but also
Yeah.
I think it's just a little bit too long for my taste. So I like it; it's not bad, but I think
Okay.
it's a little bit too long.
And
So
I'm good with
what
that.
could we actually cut?
So here's the first thing that I noticed. So I think the first line is on target, don't touch it. It's saying, it's calling out, you need this, right?
Yeah, okay.
And it's got my attention. This keen to see if I can help. At first I said we could just access, but
But it comes with the next line, right?
yeah.
I
So
personally
so
don't like talking about like my team can do. It's like it's always like, hey, it's not going to be me, it's going to be someone else. I really always dislike that for whatever reason it is. So, I mean, if you skip the this is exactly the kind of things my team and I do, and then you just go to the next, do we actually lose anything? I don't think so.
I don't know, Jeremy. I think if you're like, you're saying you're a specialist, So, okay, what if it said this? What if it said, instead of like, this is a little fluffy, like this is exactly the kind of thing in my team do. I would have liked to say, this year we did 89 websites that needed work on tool 1 and tool 2.
That's much nicer. That's
There you go.
much nicer.
Why? Because you're,
And then when you
you're,
read that in your mind, you say, oh, this is exactly the kind of thing they do. And so you don't need, it's the reverse psychology
that's
that
it.
we need, right? It's like,
That's
instead
it.
of you boasting about like, hey, we do that, you actually show what you've done. And then we say like, oh, they do that, and then we trust
That's
your
right.
judgment way more. So it's
And
much better approach.
what's nice is that would actually get rid of the need for that too. We know your entire tech stack intimately, tool 1 to 2. You could say,
that's true. You don't need it.
You can combine it. My team and I did 89 websites that needed work with tool 1 and tool 2 this year.
Exactly.
So now you've just turned that into one line. So it would be like around that. In fact, I would leave that custom. I think I would leave that. It's some more authority.
Yeah, the thing at this stage is like you could wonder like if I really wanted to do that, but I didn't want to overload the user with information, that could still be a follow-up, right?
Totally.
It's by the way, just to show you that what we know what we're talking about, or like if you really want expert, by the way, we have we have even like whatever custom code, several of our own plugins, whatever.
Right.
And you're welcome to use them or check them out, whatever. So that could be a nice follow-up.
It would have been cool. Maybe they could have just provided links, to the plugins if that's a thing. No okay. Links. I don't even know.
So I need to trust you, and I don't know you. It's a bit
but
of a stretch.
So here's what, like, I read that and I was like, oh wow, they're like super technically inclined. They even, I don't know what this means. Custom coded, neat, but it would have been cooler to see I would think these like 3 companies.
WordPress, and they did a plugin on WordPress, right? That would be Probably my thinking here. And it's like, it's so the entry level to build a plugin on WordPress is so small that I don't get impressed personally as a technical person.
Got you.
Right. And but if they make the link, maybe
to be fair,
no, go ahead. I had another idea.
To be fair, a technical person is not going to be saying what I said on that job post. So you're safe. You're safe. They knew who the audience was.
They could still say we coded several of our own plugins that total more than 10,000 or 100,000 downloads.
There you go.
Right? It's like the proof, the social proof we're looking after.
Right. So I think the rule is, if your best friend could say it about you, it's not good enough. Like, you need to say hard numbers so that they say, wow, they must be the expert.
Exactly.
Not just say, I'm the, okay. So we're running out of time here, but I think we both love lots of really good call to action. Yeah. Except they should have just,
this is weak.
They should have said, what do you have a calendar link I can use to grab some time? Boom. That would have been
exactly.
Awesome. Okay.
Or is that a priority for you this week? I like this type of low pressure stuff, because then you don't need to bring your calendar. You could just say, yes, it's a priority.
Love it.
Or like you could even say like, hey, happy to send you some times. Just let me know if this is a priority for you this week.
Boom.
And then that way it's like, oh, that's cool. Then yes, it's a priority, and then I'll let him just do the work. I like that.
All right, we got one more teardown in about 2 minutes. So I'm going to give a super short promo. Thank you. If you're looking for a lead a day, I know it's a tall order, but thanks to ultra personalized messaging and really carefully built lists that impress a lot of folks, we're going to help save you that time. Head over to salesbread.com. We can have a chat. Jeremy's running the tool, quickmail.com. It's everything you need if you're sending lots of cold emails that you want delivered.
There you go.
Good.
Good stuff. I like if you could keep it on doing it all the time for me. That would save me some time.
Yeah, whatever. Why not? Okay, so last one, a minute. Let's do real quick. Partnership opportunity. Hi, Jack. We're currently in a growth phase, and I'm reaching out to experts in outbound sales to explore potential consulting, referral opportunities, or connections in the field. My company, let's give them a shout out, 2X Connect, offers AI-powered dialing solution that's similar to something, but the difference is that it's only $150 a month per user, and it even includes data enrichment. If you're interested in learning more and taking a look, please let me know. If not, all good, and I appreciate the great content. Best, Ryan. Anything good here, Jeremy? Like, what's the worst? What's the best?
Personally, I think first of all, their first line, we're currently in a growth phase. Okay, good. And I'm reaching out to expert in outbound sales. Okay, good. To explore. And then this is the thing. Explore potential, consulting, referral opportunity, connections in the field. I really don't know anything. Man, I take it.
There
I
you
take
go.
it. It's like, man, just pick one.
That's so funny. Okay, how about this? Let's just call it referral ops, because
that's right.
kinda,
Just one thing,
yeah.
guys. Pick up one thing. I know it's difficult.
Pick a lane.
Pick a lane. Yeah.
That's right.
Mine.
Okay, so then did they lose you here? I feel like it did.
Yeah, kind of. It's like, man, are you just telling me like you're a cheap knockoff of the two other platforms? It's like, okay, fine.
Perfect.
But
Perfect.
it will make
No,
sense
here.
if the other platform are 10 times more expensive.
Wait, let me jump
Then I
in
will
here.
rephrase it.
Should be worthwhile, especially if your clients or audience uses a tool like Orem, but wants the same data for only $150 a month, something like that, where
How
it's
about
like,
that?
hey, this is for Jack.
Jack, I believe at your company's side, you must be paying $3,000 a month on AI-powered dial-up whatever solutions.
Right.
Well, new technology allow us to have like super affordable, offering.
Without compromising data. Yeah.
To 1/10x, your cost. Maybe
should be a worthwhile call.
Yeah, we should stay on your radar. Or like, yeah, it should be a worthwhile call. Yeah, I like that.
And then there you go. And then we could say, like, you would need to back up this potential referral opportunities. What's in it for me in referral opportunities?
Yeah, I don't get it. Those two lines were sort of like not connected.
Said like, P.S. We're always working with firms that need help with outbound sales, so may be able to throw SalesBread in the mix from time to time. Right?
Yeah.
Do that, Ryan.
Nailed it. Let's just quickly, the call to action. Is there one? What was it?
Oh, snap.
It's okay.
The call to action. If you're interested in learning more and taking a look at tool, please let me know. If not, all good. I appreciate the content. No, it's like, hey, it's like funny. It's like, let me share the screen one more time because it's relevant.
Please don't click on spam.
Watch how it looks. Watch how it looks. The subject line, partnership opportunity. I read that and I think, oh, someone wants to send me leads. Great. Okay. Now it's like I'm reaching out to experts. All right. You still got me. And then it says, this is my tool. And now it says, do you want to learn more and take a look at my tool? No, I don't. Partnership opportunity opened it. Why did you switch it? Just keep it where this like mutual thing, this partnership. Pick a lane. All right. But not bad. I think the edits that we talked about should definitely improve results for Ryan over there. And for now, if you're still here, it means you at least don't hate the cast, which is a start. If that's true, head over to course.quickmail.io so you could learn a little bit about our cold email masterclass and the free 30-day risk-free trial. So you can take it for a test drive and see if it's exactly what you were looking for the coaching needed to get your cold email game where you want it to be, but have struggled to get that so far. Course.quickmail.io. That's it for me. And
the reason why I was laughing is like when you say like if you don't hate, and I was to say like, man, you do know that some of our listeners got your face tattoo on their biceps.
Yeah, it's weird. Stop doing that.
Anyway, all right. Thanks for the laugh, Jack.
Awesome cast, Jeremy.
Yeah,
see you next time. Bye.